want to teach you guys something today. I want to tell you a story. Raise your hand if you've ever maybe ridden a bike or gotten a bike as a gift, or that if you're learning how to ride a bike right now, or if you've already learned. Don't tell me, just show me. Okay, put your hands down. Okay, I was thinking last night, and I was thinking about the first time I ever tried to ride my bike. I got it as my 5th birthday gift. I was 5 years old, just like you guys, 5 or 6. And I got it, and I was so excited that my birthday's in March, and it was really warm at the time, so I was wearing flip-flops. And I ran outside, I put my helmet on as fast as I could, and I ran outside, and I started to get on my bike because I really wanted to learn how to ride it. And then my neighbor stopped and said, whoa, Anna. I said, you're wearing flip-flops though. Like, I don't know, that's a really good idea, because what happens if you fall or if you need to stop quickly? You're gonna scrape and hurt your feet. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I ran back inside and I put my sneakers, my tennis shoes on. And then I came back outside and I still had my helmet on. And then my friend, Gentry, who now has her own kids, she saw me and she went, whoa, Anna, what are you doing? I was like, I'm going to ride my bike. I said, your helmet's not on right though. That's gonna fall off. What if you fall? That's gonna fall right off. I forgot to what? To buckle it. And then she showed me how to tighten it because it wasn't fit for my head. It was just when it came right from the store, from Target. It wasn't fit for my head yet. I totally forgot to buckle it up. So I was, oh my goodness, thank you so much. And I buckled it up. What would have happened if I rode with my flip-flops on and my helmet not snapped? I could have gotten hurt, right? I could have maybe hit my head. What if I fell? I could hit my head. I could have scraped my feet. What if I was wearing knee pads? Okay. So all these people helped me by giving me advice, by giving me like tips and maybe warnings, like, wait, don't do that yet. Like the first time I ever got an iPhone, I've had a couple now, but the first time a couple years ago I ever got one, I had no idea how to use it. And all my friends who had one said, oh, make sure you close the apps after you're done because it wastes battery. I'm like, that's good to know. Make sure you put a case on it, Anna, because that's my first name, right? Because you don't, if you drop it, it's gonna crack, and those are expensive, right? So I was really thankful that they showed me all these warnings and like suggestions, kind of like advice. Have you ever heard the word advice before? Where someone kind of tells you something that's supposed to help you out? Put your hand down, it's my turn. Okay, they gave me this advice, and I was like so thankful because otherwise I could have ruined my phone, and that would have been like $200 down the drain. That wouldn't have been good. Do you remember yesterday when we went outside and Blake, we showed the slow-mo video of Blake with his feet, and Alyssa, the author, showed us how we use, wasn't it funny? How side to side, and it was important, and here she said to use this inside of your foot, right? That was important, otherwise your toes could get hurt. You could do it wrong. Just a minute, I'm almost done. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you that writers not only write titles that tell about what the book's going to be about, what they're going to teach about, they not only use pictures that teach, like this author did, they not only use lists of materials of things, but they also add tips and warnings and suggestions and advice. Okay, Maddie, turn back this way. So, Bailey, go ahead if you need to, okay? So I'm going to open up. What I want you guys to do is, I'm going to read some pages from here, and if you hear like some advice, some tips, some warnings, I want you to give me a thumbs up, okay? Can you do that for me? Okay. All right, it says, it doesn't matter if you're big or small. Don't forget, in soccer, you don't use your hands. What was the tip there?
Yes, don't use your hands.
Don't forget, in soccer, don't use your hands. That's important, right? What if you've never played soccer? Put your hand down. You wouldn't know that. That's a tip, okay? See if you can do the next one. Okay. Listen to this next page. No, shoot the ball in. I did it. I'm so glad I tried. Uh-oh. Did the goalkeeper stop the ball? The goalkeeper is the only player who can use his hands.
He has gloves on. Yes.
What's the tip there? What do you think the tip is there, Emmett?
The goal can only use his hands.
You can only use your what?
Hands.
Nobody else except for the goalkeeper, right? Some of us know that. We learned that yesterday because we tried when we were kicking the ball. Some of you tried to grab down and stop it. And I said, no, don't use your hands. Remember that? That was really silly. Okay? I'm going to get out. I was thinking when I was last night, I got my PB&J story out that you guys helped me write. And I was looking at it. And it's how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I need a volunteer to help me out. Alice, come up here. Now, I want to see maybe, like you guys are going to do today, where I can add maybe a tip or suggestions or some advice. Rules 1, 2, and 3, show me real quick. I've got most of you. Matthias, you ready? Uh-oh. Okay. All right, Alex, can you read some of my pages to me? And I'm going to be thinking, and I want you, if you hear a spot where we can maybe add a tip in it, I want you to give me a thumbs up, and I might call on you to tell me. Are you ready?
First, you can twist open the top of the bread bag by
Untying.
untying the plastic
Twist tie. Oh, remember that we open it up, Maddie, on your bottom by getting the plastic twist tie and kind of undoing it, right? Okay. What's the next one? Step 2.
Step 2. Next,
Okay.
off the lid of the peanut butter.
Ooh, I see something. I'm so curious to see what your tips are going to be. Good. Okay. Keep reading. Keep it in your head.
Step 3. Then get your knife and scoop out a big scoop of peanut butter.
All right, stop there. Okay. I saw some thumbs up. What do you think? Who can give me maybe where there should be some tips? What do you think, Maddie? Where would you add one?
You did not put peanut butter.
The crunchy peanut butter?
No, you didn't put the knife in it. You didn't say hold the peanut butter so it doesn't twist off.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. Do you know what she's saying? Oh yeah, next you twist off the lid of the peanut butter. I could add a tip there, right?
Then it could fall off.
So what if I pretend you're holding a peanut butter jar, okay? And you're twisting off. I didn't say that. All I said was twist off. What if it's a glass peanut butter? Because sometimes they come in plastic, sometimes they come in glass, right? What if I twisted off and I wasn't holding it and I twisted too hard and it flung off? What would happen?
It would break.
Okay, so I need to add that. I'm going to borrow your pencil, okay? So next you twist off the lid of the peanut butter. Don't forget to what? To hold. Don't forget to hold the jar with the what?
What if you do it with the jelly?
Yeah, because it's usually glass with the other
The jelly is
hand.
always glass.
Oh my goodness. So don't forget to hold the jar with the other hand. Oh, maybe like in case it slides off the table and breaks.
If it's plastic,
That's
it would
important.
just get
What about another one? Read this again. So now loud and proud.
Then get your knife and scoop out a big scoop of peanut butter.
I'm thinking, what do you think the tip's going to be for this one? We're going to add one. What do you think? Sit down.
You didn't hold it in because you just put it in and
I did.
because you have to scrape it across the side to get.
What's this thing I'm using though? A knife?
You didn't say how to hold it.
I didn't, but what about a knife? Remember the type of knife I used? What was it?
Plastic.
What if, okay, think about who loves to eat PB&J? Kids, right? You guys, kids. Can you use a real sharp knife at home? No. So maybe you can put in there, I can put in maybe, make sure you use a plastic knife, or if it's a real knife, to make sure an adult is there helping you, right? That could be my tip. All right, thumbs up if that's, yeah? Okay, crisscross applesauce, thank you. Okay, tell me in a minute, all right? Hi, May. What I want you guys to do is when you guys go off, I want you to see if you can add tips, suggestions, warnings to your stories you're writing now, or even, Maddie, stories you've already written. Because I already wrote this, but I forgot to add some tips. So I just learned that that's important. So on my list up here, title, pictures, list, down below, I'm going to put tips, warnings, and suggestions to remind us that that's important to put in our stories, right, Emmy? Okay? If you're an odd Todd, would you go stand up with your stuff and go back to your writing spot? It's okay.
I already tried to
You can stop it now. Thank you.
warning. Yeah, I already tried to get